Going across the state now to Reading, where the public library was evacuated today after a bomb threat was emailed to their staff. At around 9:45 this morning, local police and fire departments responding to the library. The state police bomb squad was also called in to respond. First responders conducting a search of the library and town hall. They did determine it to be a hoax. The Reading Library was set to reopen for normal business hours this afternoon.